Hey guys, I'm Ray Talavas II. Today is July 12th, 2019, around 7:15 in the evening in Baltimore, Maryland, Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the USA. Smoking my Marlboro Red 100. Got a very special cigar for you tonight. A cigar that was only one place shy of being Cigar of the Year for Cigar Aficionado in 2014. It garnered the number 2 spot. If you can do math, I think I can do math. It garnered the number 2 spot 2014 for Cigar Aficionado. It's by a wonderful cigar maker company, EP Carrillo, standing for Ernesto Carrillo Jr. Just a wonderful cigar person within the cigar industry. A man well respected and much beloved by his fans. Former owner, operator of La Gloria Cubana in the 90s and 80s and 90s. Sold the company to, I believe, General Cigars. Might be Altadas, but I'm pretty sure it's General. Then he went out to his own venture, EP Carrillo. So without further ado, tonight's cigar review will be on the well-esteemed EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. This cigar has garnered much critical acclaim. If you search it on the internet, cigar reviews have given this great reviews. Cigar Aficionado gave it the number 2 spot in 2014, and I believe in 2016 it garnered like a number 4 spot. I believe, but I know number 2 in 2014. Looking forward to smoking this cigar. I've never smoked this particular EP Carrillo. A wonderful smoke. The particular components making up this cigar. The wrapper is Mexican San Andres, Mexico. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with Mexico unless you talk to President Trump. He has problems with South America and Central America, I guess, even though he does employ undocumented workers at his properties, Trump properties in New Jersey, I believe. He employs undocumented workers there, and he's gonna do a raid this Sunday, July 14, on families, on undocumented families. But he employs undocumented. He's well known to employ undocumented workers himself. So I think it's a political ploy. So it is what it is, man. Like I said before, President Trump, president, it is what it is, man. It's all political. He's trying to run for 2020. Anyway, let's get off that political thing. I'm not a very political person. Never been a political person, but hey, man, when it's right in your face and you see it for yourself, I mean, what are you supposed to think? You know, what are you supposed to say? It is what it is. Anyway, the particular components for this EP Carrillo, wonderful EP Carrillo La Historia cigar. The wrapper is Mexican San Andres. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with Mexicans. I love South America, Central America. We've always been our allies. So I don't know what Trump's problem is. You may as well build a northern border too then. If you want to build a border wall in the south, you may as well do a northern border wall. Keep those Canadian terrorists out of here. Canadian criminals, whatever. You can call the Mexicans criminals. South and Central American criminals, you may as well call Canadians criminals too then. Whatever, dude. I heard the most, as far as illegal immigrants, most of those immigrants illegal immigrants aren't from the southern border. It's from people who overstayed their visa. Why don't you cure that problem? Whatever. Anyway, the binder is the filler is Nicaraguan and Dominican, and the binder is Ecuadorian and Sumatra. So those are the components of the cigar. Let's get back to the cigar review. I'm sorry for that rant, but hey, I'm just a person and I see these things, and some things are so obvious to call. They're pretty much hitting you in the face how obvious these things are. But hey, man, I'm just calling it. I'm just calling it as I see it. So that's the cigar review. The wonderful EP Carrillo La Historia, a cigar made in tribute to his family. He wanted to pay tribute to his family's history, and the people that have stood by him. That's the motivation for this wonderful EP Carrillo La Historia. Like I said, wrapper is Mexican San Andres, binder is Ecuadorian Sumatra, and filler is Nicaraguan and Dominican. All right, so I'm going to pair this cigar with a couple of beverages, some good old water or agua. If you wonder why I use so much Spanish language in my language, it's because I'm mostly Spanish. I'm Filipino American, but I'm mostly Spanish in terms of my heritage. But I'm American, all American. So here's the all American Budweiser, King of Beers. Mm, crisp, clean, refreshing on this wonderful hot summer night, Friday, July 13th, around 7:21 in the evening. Nothing better than a cold Budweiser on a Friday night, hot summer Friday night. Does it get better than that? Also pairing with the La Historia, some beautiful Abuelo 7-year-old rum from Panama. Nothing wrong with Central. I mean, to me, there's nothing wrong with Central and South Americans. There never has been a problem. I don't know what's in Trump's mind that makes Central and South Americans criminals and terrorists or whatever. Before him, there was never a problem with Central and South Americans, the way he's making them out to be. But you know what I mean? President, it is what it is. Enough said. Anyway, that's the review for tonight. This wonderful Friday night, July 12, 2019, 6 days away from my 50th birthday. I'll be 50 July 18, Thursday. It should be a nice night, but my big party is going to be July 20, Saturday. Should be a good time. Hope to see you there. Going to be a lot of great cigars. Going to be a lot of great liquor, a lot of great beer, barbecue, and Filipino food. Going to be a grand fiesta. July 20, Saturday. But stay tuned for my Thursday, July 18. Excuse me. My Thursday, July 18 review. It'll be on a Nicaraguan smoke, starting with a P. Whether it's Plasencia or Padron, that's your call. All right. Catch you later. Bye, escondidos, amigos. Ciao. Okay. Hey, welcome back. Again, I'm Ray Talapis II. This is the cigar review for the EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. Very special cigar. The cigar was number 2 for Cigar Aficionado in the Cigar Aficionado Top 25 for 2014. I believe in 2016 it was a number 4 cigar. Throughout the internet, whether you visit various cigar review websites, this cigar has garnered very much critical acclaim. Drinking the good old Budweiser. Nothing better than a Budweiser on a hot summer night in Baltimore, Maryland. Friday night. Just beautiful. It's around 7:30 in the evening here in Baltimore, Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the USA. Drinking a good old American Budweiser. I love America. You know, I want what's best for America. You know what I mean? And if America turns good, I'm right there behind it. I'm backing it 100%. But with all these white supremacists and I mean all this division created by President Trump, whether you talk about the Democrats and the Republicans, he's created more division than being president for all the people in America. He's only president for his base and Republicans. I got no problem with Republicans, but if you're president, you should be president for the whole entire America, regardless of their political affiliation. But that's not the way he's running it. He's president for his base. He views Democrats as his enemy. So that's the problem. He should be president for the entire America, for the entire USA. And he shouldn't be vilifying Central and South America. If you're going to vilify Central and South America, you may as well vilify Canada too then. Build border walls on both sides of the border, the South and the North. I don't know. I mean, he has a problem with like minorities. Whatever. I'll just drink a bud. It's Friday night. I'm just getting this off my chest. It is what it is. Whatever. Friday night, drinking a cold bud, smoking a Marlboro Red. Life is pretty good, man. Life is pretty good. I mean, I have no personal kind of like acrimony to Trump. It's just that I don't agree with what he's doing. I really don't. And I'm just a person. I see things and I understand things. That's all I do. Just talking as an honest human being. It is what it is. All right, so let's get the cigar review in order. Again, the subject for the cigar review is the EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. The company is EP Carrillo. The owner operator is Ernesto Perez Carrillo Jr. Ernesto Perez Carrillo III also works with Ernesto Jr. along with Lizette Carrillo. It's a family affair. I mean, you can't get better than that. I got a fan blowing right now, and I'm gonna try to toast and light the cigar. Trying to light the cigar between oscillations because that fan is blowing semicircular right now, and it is what it is, I guess. Between oscillations, I hope to light this cigar. Got my microwave, my microwave lighter. This lighter will toast the cigar in no time at all. Oh, maybe I should cut it. Forgot to cut the old cigar here before I toasted it. Light the old cigar. Just purge the cigar. I purged the cigar after toasting it and lighting it. Not necessarily after I toast the edge of the foot. So, um, kind of very excited to smoke this wonderful cigar. Like I said, wrapper for this EP Carrillo La Historia is Mexican and San Andreas. Binder is Ecuadorian Sumatra, and filler is Dominican and Nicaraguan. So it should be a very nice smoke, multinational. Just a very should be a very good smoke. Like I said, I've never smoked this particular cigar before. It has garnered critical acclaim throughout the broad spectrum of cigar review sites and cigar aficionados. So should be a wonderful smoke. Ooh, wow, wow, that's nice. It's kind of like I can't say this is a soft box press. It kind of feels soft box press, but it's not a definitive small soft box press. It feels like slightly soft box press, not a regular rounded body Parejo straight sided cigar, but the form of the cigar should lend to elegance. This cigar, the dimensions, looks to be about a 5.5 inch cigar by about a 52 ring gauge or a 54 ring gauge, toro size. 52 to 54 ring gauge by 5.5 inch cigar. That's nice. That is nice. Doesn't necessarily remind me of a Mexican San Andres wrapped cigar. Reminds me of a, I don't know, kind of reminds me of a cigar that has Dominican and Nicaraguan tobacco in it, which this does in the filler. It's kind of like has both qualities of Nicaraguan and Dominican tobacco. There's earthiness, which could be construed as Nicaraguan, and nuttiness that can be construed as Dominican. So, very nice. Here's some water. I'm getting good pencil lead right now. Pencil lead and charcoal and rich tobacco. Very nice. Sweet nuttiness right now. Very nice. Drink a good old Budweiser. Look, I'm sorry to get political on you. Like I said, I'm not a very political person, but I'm just a person. And some of these things are so obvious, and it's just like sometimes you just have to say it, you know? Sometimes you gotta call it. Call it the way you see it. And that's all I'm doing. I'm not saying lies. I'm just calling it the way I see it. And it mystifies me what's going on in America. What's going on in those detention centers where they're holding children in cages, where they're holding people in detention centers where they're only supposed to be for like 24 hours and they're holding it for 4 months. Some of these things have to be addressed by Congress. I mean, we can't be treating human beings like that because most of these people are just seeking asylum. These people are seeking asylum and we're treating them like animals, worse than animals. You know, have a freaking conscience out there. How would you like to be treated like that? How would you like to be treated? How would you like to live in a detention center where you're told to drink water out of a toilet? That's what these people are doing to these people. How would you like to be like that? How would you like to live like that? Ask yourself that question. Ask President Trump that question. Have a conscience. Central and South Americans have never been our enemy until Trump, vilifying them as criminals. Meanwhile, on his own properties, he employs undocumented workers from Central and South America in his own properties. And then he's going to tell ICE to like search like 10 states for these like undocumented families while he employs like the same people in his own properties. What kind of hypocrisy is that? It's political. He's running for 2020. He's pandering to his base. And I'm sick of it. He's just pandering to his base. The way they treat people in detention centers, children in cages. People told to drink water out of the toilet. How would you like it if you were had to live in those conditions? Have a conscience. Tell the American country, the political, the Congress, and the president, this is not acceptable to treat people this inhumanely. Ridiculous. And I'm just telling the truth. These are facts. I mean, if you want to search this on the internet, if you want to watch the news, they'll just reiterate what I'm telling you. Tell Congress and the president this is not acceptable. We are America. And we protect freedom and justice and human rights. That's America. We protect human rights around the world and especially in this country. We can't be treating people like less than animals. That's not acceptable. I'm just calling it the way I call it. I'm just calling it the way I see it. I'm just calling it the way I see it. I'm not lying. You can research this on the internet. You can watch the news. All these things I'm talking about are facts. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable for America. Not acceptable. This is not acceptable for enemy countries, let alone allies, which is Central and South America are our allies. Central and South America are our allies. They're not our enemies. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to hit my next break, smoke the EP Carrillo La Historia into the second third. I'll try not to be as political. I'm just calling it the way I see it. All right. You guys take care out there. Have a happy weekend. Please take care. Around the world, please take care. Bye, escondidos. Okay. Hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Ni hao ma. How are y'all doing out there? Welcome back to the middle portion of the cigar review for the EP Carrillo La Historia Toro cigar made in honor of his family and people who supported him throughout his endeavors as a cigar company owner and creator. Into the second third of the La Historia. The construction for the cigar, the draw is just A plus. Very good draw, very easy and full draw. The burn's pretty good. Have not had to correct it once. A little bit crooked, but hey, man, I mean, I might correct it later, but it's acceptable. So I would say construction is a B plus because like the burn, the draw is perfect, but the burn is a little bit wavy. Smoke components for the cigar. Body is low end of full. Flavor is low end of full, and strength is low end of full. So those are very good smoking properties. Flavors I was getting very good tobacco, leather, pencil lead, and charcoal and spice. Very good flavor profile for this beautiful cigar. As you can tell, we're into the around the middle portion of the second third. Just a wonderful performing cigar. I'm getting some nuttiness too. Some nuttiness. Just a wonderful cigar. I would say right now, this is performing like a five-star cigar. So I would be congruent with the other reviews, whether it be Cigar Aficionado, other cigar publications, and cigar review websites. I am congruent with their opinion of this cigar so far. So as you can tell, we're into the second third. It's a wonderful smoke right now. Gonna go ahead and pair it with the Abuelo 7-year-old rum out of Panama, out of Central America. I mean, before Trump, no one thought that Central and South America were full of criminals. But Trump would have you think that. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll leave it alone. Try to leave it alone anyway, because that's ridiculous, man. Central and South America have never been our enemies before Trump. Gonna give myself a pour, probably about 2 ounces. Love this rum. Abuelo being grandfather, meaning grandfather in Spanish. I mean, that's part of the reason why I love this rum, other than the fact that it's delicious, is that I'm mostly Spanish. I'm Filipino American, but mostly Spanish. And abuelo being grandfather in Spanish, I mean, there's some affinity there. So, drinking out of my aging room, aging room glass I got from Davidas and Towson. It was some swag that I picked up for buying a locker there. Go ahead and try the old abuelo. Mmm, the aroma is great, and the taste is even better. Just beautiful rum, sweet, rich caramel flavor, sweet, delicious rum character. Just wonderful. Got so good that I gotta do it again. Mm, delicious. That's nuttiness. Mostly nuttiness right now. I will correct this. As you can tell, it's getting a bit crooked. I mean, you have to accept the cigar for what it is. This in no way can be an indicator of how all Epicurio La Historia cigars will burn. Sometimes tobacco burns the way it wants to burn, whether it's straight or crooked. Sometimes, I mean, the roller is only human. He's an artist, and sometimes cigars are rolled the way they're rolled, whether it's the tobacco, whether it's the roller. Only God knows the contributing factors to the burn of a cigar. That's the way I look at it. Nuttiness. All right, I'm gonna, as you can tell, heading into the final third of the EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. Gonna hit my final break. Like I said, I hope everyone is well out there. I mean, everyone in the world. I hope everyone in the world is well out there. Whether you're in a cage, in a detention center, or in a mansion, I only wish that you are okay. And that if you're in a bad situation, solutions for that situation are found speedily. All right, I'm gonna hit my last break. Buenas días, amigos. Okay. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Mi hao. How y'all doing out there? Hope you guys are doing well. Surfing the information superhighway. Glad you stopped in. Just enjoying. This is the cigar review for the EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. The wrapper being Mexican San Andres, binder being Ecuadorian Sumatra, filler being Nicaraguan and Dominican filler. Just a wonderful cigar right now. Over the break, let me give you notes. Construction, the draw has been always spotless. Very full draw, very full and easy draw, producing voluminous amounts of rich tobacco smoke. I had to touch it up once in terms of the burn. Right now it's fine. I would give construction a B plus because it kind of got a little bit wavy there for a little bit. Smoke components for this La Historia. Body is full, low and the full. Flavor is low and the full. And strength is low and the full. Just wonderful properties for this cigar. My favorite properties. I mean, my favorite properties are full across the board, but you'll find very few of those cigars. Unless you're talking about the Top the White Black Label Corona Gorda. Or the Cuban Cohiba Maduro 5. Those are very full cigars. And flavor is always getting over the break. Caramel came in. Sweet tobacco. Charcoal. Very little spice. This is the spice kind of left after the first third. So that's what I'm getting from this wonderful La Historia. Caramel and nuttiness right now. Gonna drink a little bit more of the Abuelo 7-year-old rum from Panama. Just a beautiful rum. Just a beautiful, beautiful rum. Wearing my ESQ watch for tonight. Gotta love the finer things in life. Just straight nuttiness right now. Like I said, today is Friday, TGIF out there, July 12th, 2019, around 8 o'clock, 8:08 in the evening in Baltimore, Maryland, Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the USA. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well out there on this Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Wherever you are around the world, I hope you have a wonderful week or day. I wish only the best for everyone, and that's unqualified. For everyone. I wish only the best for everyone. some nuttiness, some yeah, some nuttiness and tobacco. You see what through the retrohale? Menthol through the retrohale. Anyway, it's been a wonderful experience with this EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. Just a wonderful multinational cigar. Tobacco coming from Mexico, Ecuador, Dominican Republic, and Nicaragua. Mostly South and Central American countries. Dominican Republic is considered Caribbean, but they're Latin America, I believe. Just nuttiness. All right, let me give you my final grade for this wonderful EP Carrillo La Historia Toro. It deserves all the accolades that it has gotten. From Cigar Aficionado 2014, the #2 cigar of the year. I believe in 2016 it was #4. Just an exemplar cigar. My final recommendation for this La Historia, EP Korea La Historia, 5 out of 5 stars. Without equivocation. Just a wonderful smoke. Very balanced, very flavorful, with wonderful construction, wonderful smoking properties. Just a wonderful cigar. I have a little bit left of my Abuelo 7-year-old. Let me toast everyone in the world. I wish you only the best. Cheers. L'chaim. Chin chin. Kampai. Let me end this review the way I usually end my reviews. I wish everyone in the world only the best. Good health, good wealth, good fortune, only the best of friends, family, and most importantly, well-being. I wish you only the best. Vaya con Dios, amigos.